All right, what's up, everybody? Oh man, I'm 25 minutes late tonight. That's pretty bad. I'm sorry, guys. I have no excuse. I'm just not a very punctual person. You know, I do my best. It just it doesn't really work out like that. Anyway, let's get a tweet out, man. Let's start quick tonight, cause yeah, already so late. So, with that said, dear Stretch Marvel Champions, I've been watching some pixel art videos lately. Would you like to see some of my pixel art? Just leave it at that. P.S. No. Actually, I should say this because that makes it sound like I already have some pixel art, and I don't. If I made some pixel art, would you be interested in seeing it? All right, there we go. Tweet. All right, what's up, everybody? I know everyone's saying late. Yeah, I know. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Static. Dang, dude. Send it over, Buck, with the freaking quickness. Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Jared Vincent's, yeah, and over Buck as well, saying, finally beat the 6.2 champion. I was so excited. It only took one revive. Nice, dude. Do my 6-star Emma Frost as well. Okay. Solid dupe, I would say. Nice, though, man. I mean, dude, getting it done with only one revive. It's really good. Sorry that you missed out on the slap, but that could only be one. Stubbs the Man also sending over 5. Saying, boo, I swear I was early that time. Ah, Stubbs. So close, dude. So close. I do appreciate the 5, though, man. Thank you very much for that. Hey, BG, what up, Jay? He's a brainiac for your love. Back easy. Alright, MSD sending over Buck saying, Twitter BG. Alright, okay. What do we got here? Who did you destroy today? Let me see. Promised myself I wouldn't fight Luke until April, so instead I did half of Path 5. Guys, just so you know, Path 5 is like one of the hardest paths. Here are my meaningful achievements. Hulk I had already soloed, but not Sinister. Jeez, dude. Oh my goodness. MSD. we need a variant difficulty of the Abyss for MSD. Everyone else is like, yeah, man, let's get a variant version of Realm of Legends. Remember we were talking about that the other night? MSD is like, yeah, just give me the variant version of Abyss and let's call it a day. You're crazy, man. You are crazy. All right, let's go get into some stuff though. Let's go do it to it. BG, Lance isn't a common name these days, but in medieval times, people were named Lance a lot. Okay. Boo, man. Take your Lance for a freaking lap. Get out of here. Boo, dude. Alright, let's go do stuff, though. Let's go hit the arena. Dude, Static, send it over 10. Thank you, man. Saying, BG, I gotta go watch Godzilla. Okay. But question, do you get anxiety when you pass up on character for unit offers? Your alliance mates get both, Watching you pass gives me anxiety for you, which is why I asked. Hashtag fund money. Dude, thank you very much for the generosity, Static. When I pass up on the, so I wouldn't say anxiety, no. I sometimes worry that it's not easy to explain, though. Because, you know, from the outside perspective, it's like, okay, you know, you have an opportunity to make some progress here. Why are you turning it down? Like, you're clearly behind. Take every opportunity you can get. But it's like, it's just not really possible to do that. Like, I think some people understand and some people don't, and maybe some people are nice about it, but in their minds they're like, dude, F this guy. I don't know. I don't really know exactly how everyone feels, but I guess the way I try to approach it is, I just try to bring as much value to the team as I can. So like, for example, you know, I just try to use war as an example. Like, to be honest, war with the current nodes and like the current global that we have and the champions that I'm usually assigned, because it's such a comfortable fight for me at this point using Torch against Mystic champions. For the most part, I don't really have to put a lot of effort into it. It's kind of like autopilot these days. But until I got to that point, you know, it's very much so like, okay, I know I'm not bringing prestige to the table. I need to bring good war performances to the table. And like that was actually more what I would stress about, rather than being stressed about, like, you know, prestige, because it's just not even possible. It's literally not even possible. I keep meaning to make more videos about prestige because I think it is interesting, but it is one of those things that's so hard to explain unless you really break down like every little number to it. You know, like we did the other night with the featured crystal, showing that essentially the basic crystal is better for prestige than the featured crystal. But you know, most people don't think that that's the case. So like, I don't know exactly how to answer the question. It is an interesting question, but I guess that's more so what I worry about is like, all right, let me, you know, prestige, listen, it ain't happening, but let me just try to bring what I can to the table. And you know, I think as long as everybody kind of does that, then you have a good alliance. If you try to make an alliance where maybe you're all just going for like the #1 prestige, maybe it'll work out. You know, I don't want to say it's never going to work out. But I think it's easy for that to not work out at the same time, you know? Like, if you're not worried about anything but that prestige number, you sacrifice everything else. So, you know, let's try to have a balance to it and have fun with it as much as possible. And honestly, if it ever came down to it where it was like, okay, can't be in the alliance anymore, you're holding us back too much, I would understand. I wouldn't really be mad at anyone. It's the, you know, it's kind of the game. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it at least. I see a couple of other super chats, but Static, I'm gonna read your follow-up first since we're on the subject. You sent over another 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, I don't disagree with your choice, by the way, except the featured 6-star. I still think it's a chance you should take. I understand. I think I am going to break it down further in a video, though. Just not because of the conversations we've had, but just because I think it's a fun topic to talk about. So I think I'm going to really try my best to break it. I don't know when that video will be out, because I have... Oh god, man, I have so many videos that I want to make. And videos like that, I think they're really interesting, but it's been a while since I've made like helpful videos. I've had, you know, I've had like a fully scripted video for countering masochism for a while now. You know, and like masochism's a node that so many people have problems with. So yeah, I want to make a few more guide videos, and then I'll get back to the ones that are just like pure fun to talk about, like the prestige thing. But anyway, dude, you're heading out. Okay, all right. Well, dude, thank you again, man. All right, Jose Hernandez sent over to saying if players were like you, Kabam would be broke. Bless, dude. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so here's the thing too. I've always tried to support the game in some way, whether it's like encouraging the developers. Although, to be fair, there's also a lot of times where I'm like, Kabam, you suck. But believe it or not, I've spent more money in this game than probably 90% of players, or more. Maybe like 95% of players or something like that. Not on this account. On my main account, yeah, I've spent 0, but between the two side accounts, I've still spent like a few $100, which is still pretty good for, you know, considering most games takes a while to, you know, takes like several years to develop, and they only ask for like, you know, $40 to get a brand new game or something like that, or like $60 at most. You know, like think about the amount of time that went into developing something like Cyberpunk, right? How many years that was in development? It was only like $60 for a brand new game. I spent like $300 on this game on the side accounts. So hey man, you know, it's true, if everyone was like me on my main account here, the game would be dead. But I still try to support it, try to keep the lights on. Just maybe not as much as some other people, but you know. We love you, BG. You and I can be prestige brothers. Hashtag average it out. Jay, thanks, man. Thanks for lending some prestige, dude. Radiant Sludge, sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Where is yours at? Ah, there we go. Hey, BG, is 4 points in MD enough for Man Thing, or do you need 5 for him to be somewhat decent? 4 is pretty solid. You know, I especially like having 5 because it generates more power than your special 1 costs. And that's what makes it really fun for me. But just to be totally, completely honest with you, man, I enjoy playing Man Thing because I like his play style. I will never try to argue that he's the strongest Mystic in the game. I think, you know, he's a little bit on the underrated side. I think he's better than people give him credit for. But still, he doesn't hold up to, like, you know, Doom or Claire or Sorcerer Supreme or something. Like, those champs are definitely stronger. So, you know, be careful how much you're investing just to play a Man Thing. But he is really fun. And yeah, 4 points, you'd probably still have a pretty good time playing him. I think 4 points in MD is 8% power back, if I'm not mistaken. And at 8%, you're basically gaining 24% power every time you use a special 1 and get rid of those buffs. So yeah, you're only 9% power short of casting another special, which you could easily get that just from, you know, the heavy attack or a medium into heavy. So yeah, you'll have no problems still cycling specials with 4 points in MD. Dark Stag Dungeons, $800 and I had some unexpected expenses come up, so a bit low on funds, so I can't donate tonight. Oh, dude, please never ever apologize, man. You've already done so much to help me out. But glad to have you live in my bedroom again, and have a good night grind. I'll be here in the background. All right, dude. For real, man. Like, do not ever feel bad. Number 1. Number 2, thank you for everything that you have done from the bottom of my heart. And number 3, dude, like, just, I mean, seriously, don't send over anything ever. I mean, like, you know, if your financial situation, like, you know, if the expense problem, whatever, goes away and you feel like supporting again, cool. But otherwise, like, just don't, man. Just having people in here, that's it. That's the only thing that that really matters, man. So we can keep a good conversation flowing. That's about it. The shit sending over Buck saying, BG, since I got that rank 2 6-star Kingpin, what node do you put yours on in war? I think it's node. We've placed him on a few different nodes. I think we like to place him on node 22 or crap, man. I don't remember all the numbers, but yeah, maybe try 22. See how that works out for you. And if it's not working out, then you could always swap him around a different node or something like that. You know, like I said, he's got some kills for me, but he's definitely not. He's not the type of guy that's gonna get kills for you every war too. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, try that node out. See how it works out for you. On the mothers and new over 5 saying Venom the Duck fact. Venom the Duck once got a perfect score on the SAT and ACT. Also, never ever want to fight Magneto again. Variant 2.1.3 and 3.1.2 was enough for me. Oh, dude. He's actually a pain in those variants, dude. So I hear you, man. I totally agree. Nobody wants to fight Magneto. Oh, God. Even before he got buffed, I kind of dreaded fighting Magnetos. And now post-buff, of course, is a little bit worse. But, what can you do? Karoians are hitting that member button, re-upping with the beautiful banana bush. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Shout out to all the members for the continued support. Thank you very much, dude. Oh, and he sent over 10 Rons as well, saying last 2. Okay, let me see. Where are your lasts? Hang on, let me get through this fight real quick first. Get out of here, Gwenpool. Alright. Last 2. Here we go. How many ears does Spock have? 3. The left ear, the right ear, and the final front ear. Okay. Really? Star Trek joke? Boo, dude. Also saying, hey, lover, I was here all the time. Don't worry about it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw your... Actually, wait. Were you here all the time? I was about to say I saw you before, but I was thinking... I think I was thinking about someone else, so never mind. But all right, I will trust you. You've been here all along. Got it, dude. Thank you very much. Jesse Lee Day sending over one of them Australian bucks. No message. Just sending over buck just because. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Would you be flattered or freaked out if somebody got a tattoo of your face on their body? I would possibly get a restraining order. No, I don't know, dude. I would hope no. Here's the thing, man. I don't know if I would be either. I don't know if I would be flattered or freaked out, but it would just puzzle me. Like, why? Why would you do that? My head. There's nothing special about this head, other than it's a, you know, it's a great marketing tool for my bald cap company, of course. But aside from that, there's nothing special about it. Have 6-star Omega, Colossus, Archangel, all are unawakened. Who's worth ranking up? Why are you looking at those champs that are unawakened? Do you have a 6-star rank up gem or something like that? Or are you trying to force the rank up? Do you have any 5 stars that you want to rank up maybe that are actually awakened? Because a 5-star awakened to Omega Red is stronger than a 6-star unawakened. Archangel doesn't always need his awakened ability, but a lot of times his awakened ability sure is nice. It's a lot easier to awaken a 5-star than a 6-star. Colossus would be the best of the 3 to rank up if you really had to rank up one of those, like if you did have a rank up gem or something, but at the same time, a 565 Awakened Colossus would be stronger than a 6-star rank too. So in all 3 of those cases, the 5-star is going to be better. Have you ever lost? Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. All the time. I'll probably lose some matches tonight. It's rare that I lose my streak in arena, but even that happens sometimes. And when I'm not paying attention, I'll maybe lose a couple of fights a night. It depends on the night, how much I'm paying attention, or how little, I should say. But maybe like 2 or 3 fights a night. In arena. In other areas of the game, oh, I die all the time. But I'm just talking about arena. Jake Tenderson and over 2. Thank you, dude. Where are you at? Brian, I'm in my new apartment. Sadly, the Wi-Fi pooped itself. Dang, dude. So the Spectrum guy is coming tomorrow. Okay. Hopefully that gets sorted out. But this place is nice as hell, aside from the staircase climb with a punk leg. Dang, dude. Well, that's awesome, man. That's cool, dude. I've lived in a bunch of crappy places, and I'm pretty happy with the place I'm in right now, even though, like every place is always gonna have its downsides. So yeah, having to climb up a lot of stairs, I bet that's not fun with your bad leg. That's like my place here. It's pretty small, but aside from that, like, oh, I love it, man. It's just so much I really am happy that I lived in so many crappy apartments, because it makes me appreciate just how nice it is to live in a place that, like, doesn't totally suck. There's no mold growing in the closets. The ground isn't literally rising up 1 foot to the point where we have to cut off the doors. We're not feeling like our lives are being threatened every day. Oh man, it's just the little things that you grow to appreciate, Muhammadu sending over to, thank you very much, saying don't forget the crystal cleanup. Yeah, it's gonna come soon, pretty soon. I don't know exactly when, but pretty soon. I will not forget. If I had to guess, I think last week I said this week, but honestly, it's probably going to be next week. So, yeah, probably next week. Easy handing over $1.50 with a salt shaker. Saying, Brian, do you know what a stupid person does? A stupid person gets their Stimmy card and peels the sticker off and throws it away before they activate it. Talking about me. I'm stupid person. Oh no, dude. Oh, I think you could still. Do you need the sticker to activate it? Dude, I only got one of the cards so far. I don't know what to do about it. Because aren't we on like our 3rd one or something like that? Oh man, I'm trying to think about how I activated it. Is there a number that you can just call? Like, can you just like Google the number and then activate it with the information that's not on the little sticker but on the card itself? I don't remember what's on the sticker. Looked up the number to call. Okay. Were you able to activate it still? The first one was a check. Oh, the first one was a check? I didn't get the first one. It's the second one that I got. Okay. David Villas and Overbuck saying tweet bald cap company man. Okay, sure. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. From my tweet, I was talking about pixel art. We'd love to see it. Have a good stream tonight. Yes. I don't even care if they're just saying that to be nice. Just the fact that anyone would want to see my pixel art makes me happy. All right. Well, how about that for a second account? But kabam, what the hell is with these 4 stars? I'm thinking of clearing Rebel Legends on here before I do my main account, just because I have more units and this film runs better than the other one. What do you think? You know, you could have. I mean, you could put both accounts on the same phone. As long as you like, you know, set them up with a different email and stuff. You could just play with only the good phone. Ooh, you got Void, which is really nice. Massacre with his newly buffed Massacre. That cap sparkles. What we got over here? Dang, the 3 stars. Looking good. Yeah, your 3 stars are in great shape. You've got some good 4 stars too, though, man. You sounded like you were kind of mad at the 4 star. Wait, were you? Hell's with these 4 stars. I can't tell if you're saying that because you don't like your 4 stars that you've pulled, or that you do like your 4 stars that you've pulled. But you've got like a few good ones, a few really good ones. Even Storm Pyramid X, I think, is kind of cool as a 4 star. Can help with masochism when you get there, you know. Expecting those spring cleaning offers to hit this weekend. What is your opinion? This weekend? I don't know. When did they hit last year? I'm not really expecting it this weekend, to be honest. But, I mean, maybe if that's when they hit last year. Could be. And you got it activated after pooping yourself. Okay, alright, good. Jared Vincent in 05s. And BG, let my fiance open my last 5-star for me since she has tons of luck on her account. Please check Twitter to see what she got me. Okay. Alright. We're gonna see if the marriage is still on. And yep, sure is. Wow. Got the Aegon pull. Nice. Very, very nice. Congrats. And yeah, I just need to awaken him now. Yep. Congrats. That is awesome. Mad Lad 84 sending over 2 saying rank 4 5-star Claire or Guardian, both unawakened. I would for sure go Claire between the two. I think Guardian's a cool champion, but he gains a lot from his awaken ability. Claire gains like nothing. She doesn't need to be awakened at all. And honestly, I think Claire just overall is more useful between the two. Even though they're both good and they're both, you know, shine in their own situations. I think that Claire is just overall better. Was the new event quest info coming out? I don't know when Kabam posts that stuff. But we have... Well, we're the final week, right? Next Wednesday is when the new update will be out. Can you propose to her again? Yeah, you might as well. Hello there, Grind Brand. What's up, KT? Fixing to send you a tweet of a picture I think you will love. Okay. 424 was when it was announced last year. Okay. The spring cleaning thing. Okay. If you guys missed it too, I originally thought there was going to be like unit stuff in there, but I don't think it's going to be unit stuff. I did look up after I said that in the video where I passed on the dual crystal, dual class 6-star. I didn't look at the date, which was silly of me, because I did look up like a video of when it was out, and just to get like a quick glance of like what stuff was there, and I didn't really see unit based offers. So whenever spring cleaning does come out, I probably, you know, my participation in it probably won't be too high, but I'm still excited to see what it's gonna look like. Who knows? Claire's so good, you didn't choose her, right? Well, yeah, I didn't choose her as a 6-star, but I still play my 5-star. GG, so I've been exploring 6.2 today. Man, the lanes in there are easier now. Was leaving it to last, but 6.4 can wait. Yeah, dude, 6.2. I think it's really intimidating content still, but it's a lot more accessible. It's a lot more accessible than I think people realize. There was only like a few things that were kind of like out of line. I mean, you know, of course the gates, if you didn't have the champions for the gates, you know, those can be really tough. But outside of those gated paths, a lot of the a lot of the real big pain points, they've been kind of smoothed over. And I don't think it's too bad now, you know? Honestly, I always thought it was much more enjoyable than 6.3 and 6.4, but I don't know. A lot of people seem to not really agree with that. I just like the fact that the attack values weren't super jacked up in 6.2. I felt like I could make mistakes and not be brutally punished for it. Whereas 6.3 and 6.4, I mean, you know, they nerfed those attack values now, but at the time it was like, dude, you miss a parry. even if you're blocking, you take a, you know, 5 hits into your block. Even that was like brutal. Oh, dude, I actually saw this somewhat recently. Great minds think alike, man. Someone else had shared this recently. Yeah, this is sweet. Dude, Man Thing, I swear, this is why I love Man Thing. You can kind of interpret how Man Thing feels any way you want, but the way I see it, like, because his eyes they're kind of just like wide open. I don't know, it's like he doesn't even care, is the way I imagine it, you know? You could say because his eyes are wide open, maybe he's like struggling to breathe, something like that, getting choked out by Hulk here. But the way I see it, he's just like, whatever. You really want to fight? Okay, I guess. Like his hands aren't trying to like grip Hulk's hands. They're kind of just there. You know, that's why I think he just doesn't even care, man. He's just careless. It's whatever. I'm Man Thing. I don't care. All right. I hope people are just kidding with the drama, because we don't just happen to see a comment. We don't need any drama in here, guys. Just a reminder. That's where the screensaver, Brian. A picture is good. It is where the screensaver. He's just happy to be hugged. Yeah, exactly. He just wants to be loved. Mad Lad 84 sent it over to saying Man Thing. Kind of thick though. Aw, yeah. He is. Mad Lad, thank you very much for the TV, dude. Wait, I thought this stream was PG? I mean, you know, it's PG-13. What arena are you doing? This is the 4-star basic that I'm in. I wanted to get 4-star Odin. And I was going to get him out of this round, but without suicides on, I just hate... The arena is nowhere near as fun without suicides. Unfortunately. And I just can't bring myself to grind for the 4-star version of Odin. I'll get him when he comes around in the basic. So right now I'm just scooping up as many milestones as I can. Yeah, you can take a lot of punishment in 6.2 and get away with it. Yeah, absolutely. And like, you know, especially if you're using champions that can heal. Like, that's the way I was able to go through itemless. I think a lot of people really overlooked the beautiful design of 6.2. I used to talk about it a lot when I was doing my itemless streams. But if you pay attention to the paths in 6.2, almost all of them have ways that you can get free healing with your champions. Even if they don't have heal, just by, you know, taking advantage of willpower. They're like every single path. Like clockwork, man. This had to be intentional. Like halfway, 70% of the way through the path, there was a, you know, a fight that you can just get some free healing in. Or sometimes more than one fight in the path. So when you can, you know, when you can survive those hits, it makes healing that much more impactful. Like if you're about to, if you could die from a 5-hit combo anyway, then who cares if you're at full health or, you know, doesn't matter what your health is actually at. But as long as you're going to survive, then yeah, having that extra bit of health from nodes that you can heal from, to me, that just opened up the content so much. Anyway, what up, Lag? Saying, sup, you wizard? What's your guess for tonight? Ah, man, the longer the arena goes on, the harder it is to guess. Knowing you, okay, I'm gonna have to factor you into this one, Lags, not just arena and how many I think, you know, how many rounds I think you've, or I think could be done. Knowing Lags and knowing his sleep schedule and what you said yesterday, where you could just be up all night, I'm gonna say you might have slacked just a little bit, and you know, thinking I'll just grind overnight. But let me see. Let me think about this. All that said, I would say you're at about 58 million. Are you sure a 200% energized stun immune Punisher can let you heal with a stupid block damage? Is that 6.2.5? The what's it called? The mutant gate? Is that the Punisher you're talking about? That Punisher is ridiculous. That guy was so hard to get through itemless. That fight was ridiculous. I mean, there's still a lot of tough fights in 6.2. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, there's also a lot of things to take advantage of. A lot of strategy, I would say. Like some quests, the strategy is just in like the fight itself. And then some quests, I would say you can take the path as a whole and come up with strategies to counter, like, you know, the entire path, rather than just coming up with a strategy to get through a fight. And I feel like 6.2 was more of that, okay, figure out the entire path. And if you can figure out the entire path, you'll have a better time. And that's what made it so good for me. I legit feel like it's the best content Kabama's ever made, which I wish other people agreed, but I know no one does. I've never heard anyone else say 6.2 is their favorite piece of content. I have heard some people say they didn't mind it, but that's probably about it. But I don't know, man. From my perspective, it was beautiful, dude. It was a work of art. It's okay. The way MSD loves the Abyss, that's how I feel about 6.2. All right, anyway. Lags, you're at 58.6 million? Yeah, I figured. You know me so well. Dude, of course. Level 50 plus dungeon buddies. Just how it is. Doug sent it over 5. Thank you, Doug. Saying BG building Aegon group for 6.1.3 Ghost to handle that super long path. Who do you bring with him for synergies or key fights? Oh boy. I've never used Aegon outside of the Abyss. But if I were going to bring someone, if you run Suicides, I would 100% bring Fury and one of the Deadpools to be able to shrug and get some healing at the start of the fight. If you are not running Suicides, I would for sure go with Proxima here. Proxima has like a dual synergy. And yeah, God, this synergy is so good. Outside of that, like, I don't know, you don't really need anything too much. Like, Aegon, I think, can handle pretty much all of it. So maybe I would go with Heimdall. And is it Thor Rags? There you are. There's a few champions that can activate this heal. It's only 15% of missing health, which You don't necessarily have to include a synergy like this, but you could. You could bring, if you have an Odin, I mean, you'd have to have a 5-star version to be in Act 6, but Odin would actually be pretty solid just to get that safeguard and the extra potency on attack and stuff. Yeah, man, I actually don't really use Aegon like that, so those are just some of the ideas off the top of my head of what I would do. It would probably be, like I said, if running suicides, I for sure would have Fury, one of the Deadpools, Proxima, and then maybe Heimdall, or there's no reason to bring in anyone like Magneto X, right? I don't think so. So yeah, maybe Heimdall to balance that out. And if you don't have suicides on, instead of Fury and one of the Deadpools, I would switch that to the free healing synergy with Heimdall, and then you have an extra slot too where you can just throw in someone else that you got. But yeah, that's what I would do, dude. I'm trying to think. I think, yeah, Aegon can handle everything in there. I'm almost sure. There's, what's it called? There's coward fights, and I would probably just use your other champions for the coward fights when you get to those ones in that quest. Just because, you know, you can just deal 1% damage with any of your champions and, like, save the rest. But, yeah. That's what I would do. Thank you though, dude. Black Seraphim sending over 2 saying best champs for variant 5. I really like Claire and Sorcerer Supreme are probably the top 2 like workhorse champions. And Venom. Like those 3. Venom, Claire, and Sorcerer Supreme. The reason I say workhorse champs is because they can heal, which is always nice. They can heal, they can nullify. Beautiful champions to have. I would say you want at least one of those 3. You don't have to have one of those 3, but ideally you have at least one of those 3. And then from there, you don't really need, like, you don't need all of your champions to heal. You know, the paths aren't that long. I'm just saying having one is nice. Doom, Voodoo. Here we go. MSD has some answers. Dragon Man, Stark and Stealth, Magic. Yeah. Stark Spidey, I really like. There's some fights where they are like debuff immune, and Stark Spidey can still get that damage ramped up with his poise charges and stuff. So he's good. But yeah, I would say all those champs pretty much. Venom can heal. Venom can heal, dude. Yeah, a special one. The opponent has to have buffs, but he can heal. Mr. Is that Pain? Mr. Pancake? Sending over 2. Thank you, dude. Saying tweet, same name. Okay. Find you. Found you. Okay, which mutant should I awaken with my Mutant Awakening Gem or hold it for someone else? So, say the obvious answer here would be Namor, but you'd also need a lot of Sig Stones to make it worth it. So if you have a lot of Sig Stones, then Namor is the answer. Looking at your other champions, Namor is especially good for you because I don't see too many other champions that can deal with Thorns-like abilities. I mean, Gambit can, right? But you don't have Omega Red, and I think Namor is useful, and I think he's worth investing in. If you don't have a lot of Sigs, though, like I said, just hold on to it. You already have some powerful mutants that are awakened, like Wolverine, Colossus. Sunspot doesn't need to be awakened. You know, I would focus on maybe ranking up those 3 champions. If you know, like, honestly, Colossus. Okay, here, let me back it up a sec. Colossus will likely put in a lot more work for you than Namor. Just taking a guess of where you're currently at with the rating that your champions are. You're probably in Act 5. Even if you're in Act 6, that's fine too. But you're probably in Act 5, and just having Colossus ranked up he's gonna do more for you than probably any of these champions. Could maybe argue if you had an Apocalypse Wolverine, because he does have that healing too, but Colossus will probably do more for you than any of these champions. So if you know, I would recommend holding the gem, rank up Colossus. When you get more rank up resources, then maybe start to think about going back for someone like Namor, and only then invest the Awakening Gem. By the time you can circle back for a champ like Namor, you might be working with different champions, and that answer might change. And you might also just naturally awaken Namor to the point where that gem would have gone to waste. So you only want to actually awaken a champ when you're ready to use them, essentially. And I would say in your situation, you'd probably want to use Colossus out of those champs. So hope that helps, man. Thank you very much for the 2. Oh, give me a sec. I just realized I need to take care of something on the back end here of YouTube's. Hang on. Check that message in just a sec. Okay. Remember, guys, no spoilers. You'll be banned. There's no warnings for it. If you're old enough to use a computer or a phone or whatever device you're on, you should be old enough to know that spoilers suck. So, I'm gonna try to prevent it, but you're gonna get banned. And also keep in mind that joking about it will likely get you banned too, because I haven't seen the movie. I can't tell if you're joking. I will just ban you if I think it is a spoiler. So, those aren't funny. Grayson Cruz, Senator 5, saying, "Hey BG, I just got a 5-star Cosmic Awakening gem. I was wondering if I should use it on Angela or save it, because I also have the 6-star version." I think Angela's Awaken ability is pretty important. But I don't really know like the full picture of your account to be able to tell you yes or no exactly. I can try to give you a little bit of guidance of what to think about. I would say, number 1, always think about what kind of value you're going to get when you use that Awakening Gem. So, what do you get from Angela's Awaken ability? Well, you can fight through auto block, and you can shrug off debuffs more quickly. And it prevents, Angela from being nullified. So, first question is, do you actually need those things? If you don't have a need for those things right now, save the gem until you need those things. The movie, guys, don't worry about the movie. The movie in question, I already tried to to censor the names, the name of the movie even. So some people might even find it hard to, what's it called? to even reply, to even answer that question. So don't worry about it. But yeah, okay, so that's the first thing to think about for, you know, should you awaken Angela. God, this fight sucks. Can you go away? I just want to quit out of this fight since I can't actually phase. What does Pete do in a situation like this? Oh. Can't focus on answering questions. Alright, let's hope that this special 3 just kills. Okay, so that's the first thing to think about. Second is, like, how much do you use Angela right now? Do you already have, like, a bunch of other cosmic champs that you're using? Because if you already have some other cosmic champs that you're using, you might not even need Angela at all. But, like, if you think that she's gonna help you, then essentially, yeah. Like, I think Angela is powerful enough to justify an awakening gem, just in the broad sense. But you got to think about your own situation. The content you're going up against. Will Angela be useful for whatever quest you're trying to do? If it's like a variant, is she good in that variant, for example? Things like that. But yeah. I hope that helps, at least. Because like I said, it's not a simple yes or no, but she is powerful enough that if you are going to be using the champion, then it is worth it. Even if you have the 6-star version. Stroking my sabers, and over a buck. Saying, hey BG or chat, random question, but has anyone noticed revives aren't popping as much anymore? I use 5.3.6 and 4.1.6 as my main revive areas. It could just be me. Ran each of them 4 times and none. I don't farm revives there, so I can't tell you. If... what's it called? If anyone else runs those paths, then can comment. But I don't actually run that area. I'm still seeing revives in like the monthly event quest, if that helps. I just completed normal. And it was crazy, man. 3 quests in a row. I only do like a single clear in normal. And literally 3 quests in a row had revives in them. I kind of didn't want to complete it. I was really contemplating just holding off on it, but I was like, I'm probably not going to need these revives right now anyway. Let me just go through it. Oh, that heavy tech missed. What's up, Brian?
Man,
you probably won't see this. Been watching on and off since you first started. This is the first stream I've probably seen in a year that you're still here making dope content. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. Fluffy Monster sent out a buck saying, Beaver, how the heck are you? Great. Hey, I know this is weird, but sometimes when the sun goes down and the clouds are flying low, vitamins are the best choice because the doctor said so. Also because dirt. You know? Yeah, you know. Anyways, happy birthday. This is the most put together message I've ever seen from Lakers Bodyguard. I'm impressed. This is the most coherent sentence I've ever heard out of Lakers Bodyguard, man. And I've heard a lot of Lakers Bodyguard messages. This one like made total sense. I don't even know what to compare it to, man. Lakers, I mean, Fluffy Monster. Thank you very much for the buck and the great advice from the doctors, dude. Excellent advice. BG, someone said BG is bald, and then I smacked them like hell, and they tell. It's not Brian Grant, it's contest champion, and I had to apologize. What? I don't know what that means. What? And I mean, I'm not bald. It is a bald cap, of course, so you're right there, but, you know. Made a new account because I'm not good enough to run my old account anymore. Why is Master Mode so hard? You'll get there if you keep at it. I totally get where you're coming from, though. Where, you know, sometimes... I think we all like to do that at times, where if something's getting too hard, it can sometimes take the fun away, and you kind of just want to go back to having fun. And the easiest way to do that is just to kind of start over and go through that progress. I think that's what it is more than anything, though, is just that progress slows down. So I think if you stick with it, you'll get through the content, and you move on to even harder content. The problem is it's just, you know, keeps getting harder, which may not be fun for everyone. But if you keep at it, you'll still keep progressing. What up, Royal? Saying hello there, Brian Grant. You don't know me, but my name is Royal. I help host a podcast centered around MCOC content, and would love to have you on sometime, if you're interested, of course. Well, Royal, last time I was on a podcast, and I don't remember which podcast it was, I had this allergic reaction. I think it's all podcasts. No, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Yeah, dude. I mean, I mean, you know, of course you already know this, but I was on the, for everyone else, I was on the UMCOC podcast once. It was just a while ago. But yeah. EJ girl told me she loves me. I told her I love me too. Don't know why I'm still single. Me either. Stay the course. You're doing great. EJ doing 3-star arena and 4-star basic arena for the first time. Any tips? Any tips? I mean, I think the biggest tip I can give you about the arenas is just to not underestimate them. You don't need to get the highest rewards. You know, just do what you can. Don't burn yourself out. You know, run your lower level champs until you get that 3x multiplier. Then run your highest level champs. And yeah. Guys, I can't watch anyone else's videos while I'm on YouTube. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. So yeah. Everyone is I don't know, like, yeah. It doesn't matter what video it is. I can't watch it. Even if it's not on YouTube. Even if it's just something on well, I mean, if it's gameplay on Twitter. But even then I wouldn't be able to show sound. Just the way YouTube is. So everyone's saying go watch a video, go watch a video. I can't. EG's Ghost worth awakening. Got 4-star awakening stone. I'm not sure if I should wait or awaken her. Perhaps I should awaken Gwenpool or Dragon Man. Ghost is worth awakening. Ghost can, I mean, have you tried playing Ghost yet? Because Ghost has a very different playstyle compared to most champs. And at the 4-star level, just thinking about where I was at the 4-star level, I was still kind of figuring out the basics of the game. I couldn't really parry too well, and it was kind of more important to focus on some of those things. And you know, someone made a point the other day where it's like learning Ghost too early might actually be a bad thing until you get like the other fundamentals of the game down. That said, everyone's gonna have a different experience. And if you have played Ghost and you like playing Ghost, then yes, she's absolutely worth awakening. And I would say anyone, once they get to like a 5-star level, then yeah. Well, I mean, same advice, you know, as long as you like the champion. But at a 5-star level, she becomes much more worth it. But like I said, if you're comfortable, then yeah, even at a 4-star level, she'll still counter a crazy number of things in this game. It's just, you know, you got to get the playstyle down first. It's sometimes easier said than done. Can you watch your own video? I can watch my own video, yeah. James, send over $1. Thank you, dude. Most recent 5-star and third 6-star. I'm assuming the 6-star is the winner here. Great 5-star. Hopefully she gets buffed 6-star. But dude, it doesn't even matter. Omega Red is so strong. That is a worthy sacrifice. That Electra for the 6-star. Very worthy sacrifice. 5-star Omega Red can do so much for you, man. Beaver. Did you know that Venom the Duck was a professional stripper? One quack made it rain every night. This day, he is hated by the booty shakers. All of them. Even the bald ones. I don't even know what to say about this Venom the Duck fact. Lakers bodyguard. Alright, you've officially made up for the other message with this one. Oh, man. BG, can you stream all of Avengers Endgame on your channel? Thanks in advance. Mike, you got it, man. Yeah, I could take care of that. No worries. No worries, dude. Shay Bird sent over 2. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, can you please check Twitter is... Okay. Hang on. Found ya. Okay, what am I looking at? I see there's some pictures here, but there's no question. What are you asking for rank up advice, or where are you at in the game and all that good stuff? I see your level. This is interesting to me. I see your level 60. Is this your entire roster? I see your level 60, but your 4 stars at this point should be like higher ranked. Did you perhaps quit the game at some point? There's 2 messages? Oh, is there another message? Hang on. Aha, okay. Here we go. Here we go. This makes a lot more sense. By the way, you could, if you send 2 tweets, what you can do is just post the first tweet and then just reply to your own tweet, and I'll see it that way. But okay, all right, and this makes total sense now. I quit the game over a year because I was stuck at 5.2.4. Did you happen to kind of nuke your own account? Perhaps. Oh no, never mind. I'm seeing the higher champions now. Okay. All right, it was just the other pictures. Okay, now I get it. All right. I thought you sold off all your other champions because there were, you know, no high level ones. But all right, let me see. I was stuck at 5.2.4. Will any of these new champs help me get through it? And which, if any, should I rank up for it? Okay, so did you have Doom back then? Because Doom is actually pretty good for it. You know, you could still run into issues with Doom, of course, but Doom's pretty good for 5.2. I mean, Doom's pretty good for just about anything, so. Hold on. Over a year. Okay. So you might not be aware, Colossus is actually really strong these days. Against masochism, maybe not the best, but just so you know, for other content, Colossus is actually very much so worth looking into. And Colossus could be good against masochism if you're comfortable with reparrying, but might not be too easy, you know, depending on, you know, where you're currently at, just coming back to the game and all. But you could search YouTube for that term and find a video on reparrying. But anyway, let's keep looking through a little bit here. Did I see an Apocalypse before? Is it in the other picture? Hold on. Warlock is pretty good against any type of nodes that have heals, by the way. Warlock will actually put in some really good work. So you might want to get Warlock ranked up. I made a quick start guide for Warlock. It's only like a 3-minute video. Highly recommend checking it out. It'll show you all the basics that you need to know to get started with Warlock. Magneto's interesting too. Okay, so here's the thing about Magneto. Both Magnetos got buffed. And this Magneto in particular, White Mags or Magneto X, he has this pre-fight ability where you will passively stun the opponent on parries. So masochism, it will shrug off the parry stun instantly, and that's part of what makes it so tough. But because when you parry with the Magneto pre-fight, it's a passive stun, that stun cannot be shrugged off. Now, you can only use that pre-fight 3 times per quest, sort of at least, without going more into his the champion's details. But if you have an extra slot on your team, it could be really helpful to just bring Magneto along. Don't rank him up. And just use the pre-fights on like the 3 hardest fights in the quest, and it'll make things a lot easier. You know, just to see what I'm talking about, I recommend going into that quest just with Magneto on the team, and just put that on like the first opponent you see, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Don't even plan on going through it all, but that'll be good. Falcon got buffed as well. Can Falcon? Does this lock on prevent? Oh, here we go. Here's Apocalypse that I was looking for. Okay, so this might be kind of an interesting strategy. Hold on. Where was... Okay, so I noticed that you have a 5-star Gambit down here. Now, Apocalypse, he has a synergy with Gambit, where Gambit will have 100%, up to 100% perfect block. You have to build up his charges, but you can essentially get 100% perfect block. So what you can do is use Gambit, just like dash back, hold block, get his block proficiency all built up, and then to get your openings against the Masochism node, you can just bait out a heavy attack from the opponent rather than trying to parry them, and just never parry them, and just, you know, go with perfect block. I hope that made sense, because there's a lot of, since you've been gone, there's been a lot of champions that have gotten buffed. So some of this stuff might not really be making too much sense. But check out, you know, search YouTube for a video on Gambit as a horseman, and just you know, Gambit and Apocalypse together essentially could be a really good counter for you. So sorry, it's not that easy to give a ton of advice on 5.2.4 without a video dedicated to it, because it is kind of complicated. A lot of the ways to counter that node can just be countered by like playstyle rather than champions, but those are some champions and some playstyles that would help. But look into some of those champs that I mentioned. There's plenty of videos out there if you just search for those champs. Stroking my saber, sending over bucks. And BG, good news, I found revives in event quest. Nice, dude. Gotta grind for the new content dropping next month. Also, I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Boo. Stroking my saber. When will you learn? Boo, man. Boo. Looks like there's no Abdo stream tonight, as he has to get up early for the Odin grind. Ah, okay. Got it. Colossus is good for the first time. What? Laura in the chat. My first day back to work. I've got more work to do on my day off than I had ever, starting with 10 a.m. Zoom meeting. That sucks. Zoom meetings. PG, now tell me, why did you play Sabotage Incursion? I gotta be honest. I don't know what your messages mean. Just skimming through the rest of it, I have no idea what your messages mean. But Incursions, it's a tournament. It's for fun. PG, there's a person in my alliance that only has story titles and 100% the Abyss and isn't level 60 and has under 75 champs. Do you think he is hacking, and should I kick them? Yes. To be honest with you, yeah, man, probably. Maybe don't even kick them. Maybe just, you could just report them and have Kabam look into it, and hey, maybe they're clean. And if they don't get banned, then, you know, keep with the alliance. But, no, that person is... I'm 99.9% sure that person's cheating and would get banned. So, yeah, man. Honestly, having under 75 champions, someone could have just, like, sold off all the... Even then, actually, no. Even if someone sold off all of their champions, you can't sell 5- and 6-star champs. So completing the Abyss 100% with under 75 champs on your entire account, that's not really possible. Hey, Brian, I came home and noticed something. Did you notice that I cleaned up just a little bit? I'm working on it. Or was there something else? Something else bad? I hope it was a good thing that you noticed. Damn you, Odin, taking our Abdo away. If I were pulling him, I'm going to instantly sell him. I'm that salty about it. Dang, Doofus Puncher. I understand, man. What I meant is how you got the idea of playing Sabotage. Oh, how I got the idea? I didn't come up with the idea. It was Dap, who is someone in my alliance, who also sometimes has YouTube content. They don't have time to make a ton, but you can find a YouTube channel by Dap. Why couldn't it be Black Cat joining the game instead of Bootleg Iron Man? I don't think anyone's too excited about Bootleg Iron Man, dude. You know, the only thing I can think of is, like, if you notice, there used to be a lot more movie tie-ins, and the whole movie industry is kind of thrown off at the moment. So, you know, maybe that threw off things. I don't really know, but I don't think anybody really wanted a Bootleg Iron Man. To be honest, I don't even want any more. Like, I don't care if he's the coolest Iron Man ever. I don't want him in the game, you know? We already have too many of them. Actually, that's not true. If they came out with, like, a super cool one, okay, fine. But, they better be damn cool. But at the same time, man, like, you know, like I said, who knows if this was really, first choice, or maybe it was a backup plan, or... I don't know. Mobster Kermit's and Overbuck. Thank you, dude. Saying, how's your day been? And Twitter, please. My day's been great, man. Hopefully yours has too. And Twitter. Here we go. Also stuck at 5.2.4, and my problem is that almost all of my ranked up champs apply a debuff with a light or medium, like Namor and Doom and Gwenpool. Don't know what to do. Honestly, dude, Namor does such a crazy amount of damage that if you play him right, he's still strong for it. I use Doom on my Unzo account. Same thing. Doom is so strong. I mean, you kind of have to reparry with Doom, which might not be that easy to pull off. But he could also He could also do it. Actually, Omega Red. Oh, dude. Forget about Namor and Doom. You got a champ right in the middle here. Omega Red. Each spore that you have on the opponent is a 10% reduction in ability for the opponent to shrug off the debuff. Omega Red will do great there. I see you also have Guillotine. Guillotine has those debuffs, but if you're able to stay in the fight long enough, Guillotine can ramp up her damage and kind of overcome it. Not to mention, always keep in mind the Despair Mastery is super strong for reducing the amount of healing going on, so don't forget about Despair if you can. I know I don't have many units right now, but it's tough content though, so I mean I totally understand. Like it's very tough content, and you may just need more time to build up a resource stash, build up some units, things like that. Core sending over Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying if you'd offer 1k units to Brian to rank up a 2-star to max using non-class and wrong class ISO to the champ, and BG still wouldn't do it. Wait, what? If somebody's giving me units to rank up champions with off-class ISO, yeah, I would do it. You kidding me? I care about gold, and that's why I use the right, you know, class type ISO, but I care a lot more about units. So I would rank up a 6-star to rank 3 with the wrong class type of ISO if someone's gonna even give me 1,000 units. Guys, I can't watch anyone else's videos while streaming. I'll say it again. All the people asking me to go watch a video, I can't stop. It's not really an okay thing to do. What do you think about 5-star Karnak? Is he good, fine, or trash? He's trash. Some people say he's fine. I don't think he's fine. I think he's trash. He could use a buff in a big way. At one point in time, he might have been able to get away with saying he was average. But even then, like, I don't know, man. Even thinking back to like when he came out, when he was first released, what did he really bring to the table? I don't know. It's unfortunate because he was like close to being good, I think, but he just never quite got there. And then over time, the rest of the contest just left him behind big time. So yeah, he's trash, man, in my opinion. BG, what's your YouTube channel? We need to know. My YouTube channel is Bean Farmer Boy 74. BG, as you might know, I'm in 5.3 and already have 2 quests 100%ed, and it's been a struggle because I don't have the deepest roster, and just Corvusing isn't working very well, but I'm stubborn, so I don't care. Yeah, man, those quests definitely hurt Corvus's viability. Cutting his attack in half, yeah, it definitely hurts. Kairos and over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying name a more dynamic duo than PG and Level Up. Oh man, dude, I saw a comment like that on my rank up video today. Oh man. Gotta love the level ups, dude. I'm happy people like those videos. For a while, I wasn't making those videos because I was like, I don't know if people really care about this. And then, I don't know, every time I posted one, I was always expecting people to be like, this video's dumb, why'd you post it? But then I always get the response of like, I don't know why I like this video, but I do. You know, so like, okay, sure. If you guys like it, I'll keep making them. That's cool with me. But like for a while, I didn't make any rank up videos at all, except for like, you know, if I had like a 6-star rank 3 or something like that, but that's pretty much it. Concept of Karnak is great, but the execution is terrible. Yeah. Still vote for a full rework there. Yeah, I mean, I think for its time, it wasn't necessarily terrible. It's just that his numbers were a little bit low. Maybe they were afraid that having someone with guaranteed crits. Oh, by the way, he got nerfed, sort of, because before diminishing returns set in with 12.0, he had guaranteed crits. And this was something that I talked about during 12.0, man. Like, you guys know I like balance, and I'm not really against nerfing things. So I was all for Scarlet Witch getting nerfed. But then there was other champions that got nerfed that didn't really, like, it was unjustified. It was completely unjustified. It was just like something that happened because Kabam changed their system around to the, you know, where they added diminishing returns. And what they needed to do was they needed to correct for those diminishing returns. So like Rocket is another example. Rocket used to be able to build up to guaranteed crits. Can no longer do that after 12.0, but they didn't give him anything else in place of that power. Same thing for Karnak. Same thing for Hood was another example, because Hood had he gained crit damage, and like while invisible, and you could no longer crit through block after 12.0. The average champion couldn't, at least. Some still could, but the average champion, it was a special ability at that point. But that was like the best way to play Hood back then, was to attack into the opponent's block with all of that extra crit damage rating, because you'd give them very little power while still being able to crit for like 3k through block with like a 4-star Hood. There's a bunch of little things that just kind of got caught in the crossfire of the nerfs or the addition of the diminishing return system. So that actually made Karnak even worse. It was a weird time. It was a very weird time. OG Black Widows did so hard. She did hit pretty hard, yeah. She definitely got messed up. That was also, there was another effect to the OG Black Widow thing, which was the skill mastery, which was like pre 12.0 used to go below 0% armor, and now it doesn't. Which is something they still haven't addressed. Like, come on, Kabam. What's up with that, man? Have you seen Justice League or Snyder Cut? If yes, what are your thoughts? Spoiler free opinion? No, man, I haven't watched either. I don't have, I was about to say Disney Plus, but that one's HBO, right? Well, I don't have either of those things. Plus, man, 4-hour movies. I can't even do it, man. I cannot watch a 4-hour movie. It's too long. No, guys. I'll say it again. I'm sure people are just tuning in or something like that. No, I have not seen KT's video. I cannot watch another video while streaming, so no. 4 hours are insane. I wonder how much they put in it. Like the movie? Oh, man. I'm sure it took an insane amount of work to get a 4-hour movie out. Dude, sometimes I think like it took me, the longest video I ever made was the long shot video, which took me a total of about 70 hours to make. I could make it a little bit faster today. You know, I learned some things along the way, but even then, we're talking about, okay, maybe it would only take me like 60 hours. It still would take a long time. And that was only a 20-minute little YouTube clip where, you know, most of the work was done for me because I'm just recording gameplay and talking over it and, you know, pulling in comic images and stuff like that. Most of the work was already done for me, and it still took me 60 hours to put that together. Like, I don't even want to think about how many hours collectively it took to make a 4-hour movie from all the people involved. Every shot is probably like 100 people working on it, you know? All the different lighting, the sound, the actors, the special effect artists, like the director, the I don't even know all the different job titles, but I know there's like someone who like their job is just to pull focus, to make sure all the shots are in focus and things like that. Like, whoo, the thousands and thousands of hours it takes to make a 4-hour movie. Can't even imagine. For 1K units to watch the what's it called? The 4-hour movie? Yeah, for 1,000 units. Guys, for 1,000 units, I'll do just about anything. No, I'm just kidding. What's the saying? 20 bucks is 20 bucks. I'll probably leave it at that. Gonna try to keep the stream family friendly still. It's a really good 4 hours. You won't feel bored. You know, the average person may not feel bored, but I will feel bored. I have a hard time. My attention span just isn't long enough. Like, you know, how long was the Doctor Strange movie? Oh, let me look this up. Doctor Strange movie. It is 1 hour and 55 minutes long. Okay. I wanted to tap out at around the 20-minute mark. I'm not kidding when I say that. And that was me in the movie theater. And I wanted to leave. I wanted to walk out of the theater at about 20 minutes in. You know? I just don't have the attention for it, man. Like, I didn't even know what was going on because all I could think about was all the other things that I wanted to do rather than watch a movie. I'm just not that into movies in general, so. Can you check tweets? Okay, let me see. What am I checking? Guardian with the white max pre-fight bug, non-contact attacks. Doesn't apply passive stun, but according to abilities, it should. Hold on a sec. Okay, so one of them was passive. And then the second one was not. The second one being... Okay, I see. Because the second one is the light attack. Okay. Let me see something. There's no other synergy here, right? Let me see. Or is there something with Guardian's ability? I mean, I don't really know what's going on. I don't know if you were the same person that talked about this yesterday, But yeah, there's nothing I can really do about it. If anyone else knows what's going on to explain, or if it is a bug, then yeah, just have Kabam look into it. That's all I can really say, because I'm not sure what's going on there. What do you think your favorite YouTube video you've made so far is? It probably is the long shot video. I've made a few that I've liked. There might be one that I liked more than the long shot video. I don't know. I also really liked the, what's it called, one where I had 8 people look at my account. I feel like that was really interesting. You know what video I kind of liked? You guys know how you can tell there's a video that I like of my own? I add music to it. It's not always the case. Not every video that I've made that I think is good I put music to, but if I put music in a video, that usually means like I'm trying that much harder. So most videos that I put music to. Hold on a sec though. Let me see. Trying to think the name. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay. Sometimes it's just fun making stupid videos. Number 1 long shot video, number 2 demon voice video. The title of this video is just RIP 1500 units. This is basically right after Blade had, like, his re-release just came out or something. I don't know if I can make any louder. I don't even know if you guys could hear it all right.
So stupid. I had over 15,000 units. Did I really think that on the next crystal that I would get Blade?
Hold on a sec. Can I move this over? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
$15,000 units. I don't have Blade. I don't have Blade as a 4-star.
I literally spent all my units.
I certainly don't have Blade as a 5-star.
The game looks so
any
different.
Blade. And now all I have left is 685 units.
It's a slower start than I remember. I don't even know, man. I don't know if you guys could hear. I feel like there needs to be a way that I could turn up the volume on it. Hold on a sec. Can I turn up the volume somehow? What if I do this? All right, you guys will have to let me know if this is gonna be too loud now. Wait. You can hear? Okay. All right, if you can hear, all right, we'll just leave it then. I was gonna crank it up. All right, basically some music comes in, and this is the part that I like.
Did you really think that I spent all of those units on blade crystals?
Psych.
Let me show you what I really spent those units on.
Nobody would seen this coming. Nobody. Oh yeah. I picked up this bundle 21 times. Spent 16,000 units on it. I just like doing stuff that nobody's really gonna think about and try to trick people a little bit, you know? Mess with them just a little. It just kept going. Oh, man. There's a few videos that I made that were like that. So. Oh, man. All right. There we go. All right, set everything back to normal now. Okay. Anyway, Stroke of my saber sent you over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, I got you, Pixie Belle. Can you please read Pixie's last about her pet goldfish, BG? Pet goldfish? Pixie Belle. What's going on with your goldfish? You have me worried. BG has the attention span of a dead goldfish? Is that the message? Must have been back in Jersey? Yeah, I'm sure it was. I didn't even see the background that I was in, but it probably was. Actually, I don't know, but I already closed it, so I can't see now. Wait, I can go back in my stream a little bit. No. No, that was in my last apartment. So I had the window behind me. In Jersey, I didn't have a window behind me. So yeah. Course, sending over $1. I'm guessing that was the message because I didn't see any other message about a goldfish. BD's actual favorite video is when he gets clipped every time by Realm of Legends Cat Marvel Special 1 when completing Realm of Legends for the first time. Oh man, back then when I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Yeah. Middle finger sent it over 10. Middle finger, thank you, dude. And where's your last one? Hold on. Here we go. Thanks, bro. Came just to show love. Well, thank you, man. Let's get in with the most delicious looking hamburger commercial. Now I'm debating on whether or not to spend 3 times the price for that's DoorDash, right? DoorDash to bring me one. Oh man, dude, the food delivery services. We've got some. I'm gonna restart my game real quick. It's lagging. We've got, so I guess I could say it because Let 'em Taters, he puts it on his streams all the time. He'll tell you himself, like, he gets so many orders from DoorDash, like, dude, I can't even imagine. He's just having food constantly brought to him. It's amazing how good of shape Let 'em Taters is in. He basically says, like, that's why he works out, is so that he could eat so much food. He's in great shape. Just getting, like, all kinds of desserts and stuff like that delivered all the time. Zisky Scanning over Buck as well, saying, yo, BG, had some Kung Pao chicken for dinner. Your fave Chinese dish? Egg roll, wonton soup, fried rice, crab, rangoon? I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Chow mein, pot sticker, hot sour soup, other. To be honest, man, I was never really big on Chinese food. Like, I used to go and get Chinese food sometimes, but like I would literally like make, like I would just use like some of their ingredients and like make a, like combine it with some ingredients from the grocery store, basically. So yeah, like I would just get rice from just, you know, just so I didn't have to make it myself. Like when I was on break at work, that is. Of course, at home, no way in hell I'm paying someone else to just push a button on a rice cooker, you know. But like I figured out that was kind of a cheap thing to do instead of getting food from like a fast food place or even ordering like a full dinner from the Chinese place. I would just get rice. I would just get like a quart or two of rice and just combine that with some other stuff. Just get something like frozen from the grocery store or like turn it into a burrito, you know? So yeah, man, I don't know if I really have like a favorite dish. I'll say a fortune cookie because, man, those things are fun. They don't even taste good. But I enjoy the fortunes, so yeah. Brain, who puts Nick Fury in arena? Oh, easy. Tell me about it, dude. For real. Luke Brock sending over $1 saying, hey BG, would you recommend focusing on Abyss for 7.1 based on the rewards? Trying to become Thronebreaker and have the roster to do either one. Yeah, I would say like the first clear of Abyss, if you have the champions for it and you're ready for that kind of content, like you have some, you know, maybe you're ready to stock up some revives if you don't already have them on hand. The first clear of the Abyss would be really good. If you're talking about exploring the Abyss, then I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend 7.1 exploration before Abyss exploration. That's kind of the order I would do it in. Is like 7.1 initial clear, Abyss initial clear, 7.1 exploration, Abyss exploration. You know, until we get like the next variant or 7.2, because that'll of course change things too. But at least as it currently stands, that's the order I would do things in. Told you he tangented so hard that he was watching his video and didn't get my joke. I mean, I think I got the joke. Just my bad memory, right? Or attention span, I guess. Yeah, attention span. But that was pretty much it, right? There's not much else to say about it. Yeah, I do have an attention span of a dead goldfish. But that's about it. He lives in Jersey with amazing food, and all you ate was mustard on a bagel, BG. I mean, I keep it simple. BG must be absolutely insane to be you. Glory, to me it just feels normal, dude, but you know, to a lot of people they did think I was insane, man. The people I worked with. Laura, I wish Laura was still in here. I don't know if she's said this on streams before. She probably has. But she, you know, sometimes she just tells me like her favorite thing to do is just to watch me doing anything. maybe that's bad. You know, now that I think about it, maybe that's why I have a fairly successful YouTube channel, because I'm weird. But like, just she likes to like watch me. I don't know, just the way I prepare my food. Apparently, I look real funny doing it, or the way I eat. Just weird stuff like that. I don't know, man. And then people at work would kind of say the same thing. They got used to it too, of course. Apparently I'm different, and that's okay. Ross saying number 5, saying it feels like a donation kind of day. Well, Ross, thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much for the 2 toonies and the loony. Thank you, man. BG's favorite video was when he was eating his burrito on stream. Man, what stream is that even? I remember it. I remember doing that because for the first 10 minutes, I literally just sat there in silence eating a burrito, and I thought that was funny. But I don't remember at all like when that was. I was in New Jersey at the time. I remember that. So we're talking way back. Talking like 3 years ago or something. I don't know what stream it was on. Favorite video is when BG rides home from work for last time. How beautiful. That was nice. You guys made that all possible. There was another video. All right, hold on. There's another video that I almost pulled up this one when I was thinking about a video to show. I'm gonna pull up one more. I had fun making this video too. Oh, you know what? I forgot. So my favorite videos are actually the ones where I'm outside. So like the bench video, I think I like that more than the long shot video. But hold on, the one I want to pull up is not an outside video. It's here we go. It's this video right here. Whoops. Hold on. Let me get it all set up. Okay, so let me set it up real quick. Kabam, they sent a few of us this this like mystery box, and it was like a promotional kind of thing or whatever, where I guess they had just like some leftover from something else that they were doing, and they were they mailed a few out to some of the YouTube people. So a few people got this box to open up, and I was also, this was like right around the time that I was organizing a meetup. So yeah. Just nothing to do with MCOC.
Magnets. Everyone who goes to the meetup next Saturday on July the 28th at GameWorks in Seattle will get one of these for free.
Oh man, maybe I should have watched the full video, but it's fun.
Oh, I think I found it. All right, I don't know what...
Yeah, I don't know. Basically, my favorite videos are the videos where are like they're unrelated to MCOC or just doing something different, even if it's related to MCOC, doing something besides playing MCOC or something like that. So yeah. But anyway, that was a fun one to make. Tan back flash gent, something like that. What about BG streaming outside in the middle of the night, whispering during the whole stream and talking about people walking by thinking he was weird? Oh, that was fun too, man. It was a good time being up in Maine until the, what's it called, went out. The Wi-Fi. I'm kind of out of arenas to play, so let's just go spin out some crystals. BG is conceited tonight with watching himself on YouTube while being on YouTube. Hey, somebody asked me what my favorite video was, so let's go on through them. PG, I think I just encountered a rare fight right after Rolk headed to Old Man Logan and got the Cosmic Adaptoid. Also got 1k 5-star shards from it. Nice, dude. Yeah, that is a really rare fight. Those Adaptoids are super, super rare. Outside of the one that's usually there, at least. That's crazy. Stocks and bonds. What up, Abidell? Please tell me you remember the Gunther creation vid. No, I don't. That was a video? That didn't happen in a live stream? Tomorrow stream where you play the arena but stream only previous videos that you like. It'll be quirky but enjoyable stream. Can't do that. I don't know. I would maybe do something like that at some point, but nah, not for like a normal nighttime stream. I just wanted to look back at a couple that were shorter videos. But anywho, tried to re-up my membership, but can't give you my money in any other form than a super chat. Try again when the instructions are less difficult for me. Weird, but hey, that's okay. Thank you very much for the support that you did send over. Have you ever been to Maine? That's what we were just talking about. I was streaming from a campground in Maine, sort of campground. You know, it was like, it's like a not actual camping, but like a camping with activities kind of thing, you know, where it was like a lake where they would have like kind of like camp counselors that would organize games, and you know, you would sleep in either a tent or a cabin or a trailer, depending on, you know, like they had different setups. But then besides that, they did have like, you know, still like a general store in the area and stuff like that. But that's where I used to vacation as a kid. It was really fun. Middle fingers. Yeah, you know, 5 saying deuces. Dude, thank you again, man. I appreciate it. So a cult meeting? Sure. Something like that. You meant to ask if you reacted to Darky Dave going to work for Kabam. What exactly is his job? He mentioned in his video. I don't remember exactly the job title he said, but it's something like a content manager or something like that. I don't like I said, it's in his video, so I don't want to mistakenly call it something that it's not. But he essentially makes videos for them, and he was doing it on a he was doing contracted work essentially when he was making like the deep dive videos. But he's like, you know, going full time now, moving out there and all that. And it's cool, man. That's awesome for him. The only thing that I really care about, to be honest, is that Dave's happy, you know, because I know he had some struggles with YouTube stuff, like especially, it kind of sucks, man. After the community boss rush, it's like his channel never really recovered, because for some stupid reason, people hated Dave for putting Iceman in that boss rush. Which really sucks. Like, if you couldn't handle the challenge, okay, you know, don't get mad at somebody for picking that champion. But a lot of people did get mad. A lot of people did hold it, you know, personal. And his channel, not only did his channel kind of take a hit after that, but, you know, it affects you as a person. And it doesn't make it quite as fun. And, I mean, his channel was still good and everything, but just from an outside perspective, I don't know if it was as fun for him anymore. And I'm hoping that, you know, now he's having more fun with like working with Kabam. He gets to really make quality content and stuff like that. So I imagine he's enjoying it. But that's really the only thing I care about, is that Dave's happy. I remember that Iceman was Dave's favorite champ. He even made a song for him. I know. His channel took a hit for a stupid champ pick. Yep. Sounds strange. It's strange, but very true. I don't know exactly how much of a hit, but it was substantial. Pretty substantial. So yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna head out of here though. Abby Doe, you're not streaming, right? Someone said you weren't streaming because you want to wake up early for the Odin grind or something like that. But I'm gonna head out. Shout out to Static for being tonight's biggest D. And yeah, thank you to everyone else. Appreciate all the support as usual, guys. And okay, Abdo. Yeah, I was waiting to confirm it from. Yeah, not streaming. Okay, got it. Got it. You think your channel will take a hit because you have low prestige? I don't know. I doubt it, but at the same time, I don't care. If somebody didn't want to watch my channel because of my prestige, it'd be impossible for me to care less about something like that. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.